Hey everybody, this is Stacy Rossetti. Hi, I wanted to do a quick a case study on a storage facility that we own. I'm going to go over how we found it, funded it, and we're running it. This facility is for sale. So if you're interested in buying a facility, it's around $2 million. This property, and it's in Georgia. But I just wanted to give you an update and kind of show you our process internally on how we manage our facilities. And then if you have any questions, you can always drop it in the comment, and we'll add it. We'll answer the question once the video is live. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen. And I'm going to do this. Here it is. Okay. You can see here that I own the StorageNerds Academy. So just a quick plug right there. I teach people how to invest in self-storage. So just search or Google StorageNerds and I'll come up. The Academy will come up. And the Academy is an online live education center where you can get access to all my courses and videos and boot camps and case studies and all kinds of stuff in there. And it's around $100 a month. So if you would like to learn how to get started in self-storage, then just join the Academy. We also have a live group coaching call every month as well too. So as you're out there looking for deals and putting in offers, you can come and ask any questions during the live group coaching call as well. Okay. All right, so that is me. I also wanted to introduce you to the storage deal room. So I partnered with Bree Hartman. She and I together launched the storage deal room. This is acquisitions. This is turnkey acquisition. So if you've been out there looking for deals, you can't find a storage facility, you put offers in, why don't you hire my team to find you a facility to buy? And so just come to the storage deal room and you could apply and you could hire our team. I've got several virtual assistants, and all they do is call owners, talk to them, get information, run deal analysis, work with the students, and put offers in for the students. Okay, so that is available as well too. So just go to StorageNerds.com and click on acquisitions. Hire us to find you a storage facility. That's what it is. And then also I said this facility was for sale. I have a lot of facilities for sale right now. So if you are looking for facilities in Georgia, that's where all my facilities are. And you can go to AmericanSSMGT.com/for sale. AmericanSSMGT.com/for sale. Go to that website, and then you will get access to all the facilities that we have for sale in Georgia, ranging from $300,000 to $2 million. Okay, so and then I do offer seller financing, so that's available as well too. And and then all of our smaller facilities, a lot of these facilities are already pre-approved for SBA loan. So depending on how much money you have, if you have more than 15%, you can maybe do seller financing, but less than 15%, you do SBA. All right, and SBA loans obviously are government-backed loans. The interest rate is variable, but it's they've all been pre-approved for SBA loans at the price that we listed. That's what we got pre-approved of for and that's like prime plus one is what that is. Okay, so I just want to let you know you can come in here and you can go to the AmericanSSMGT.com/for sale. This property that we are selling, that we're going to go over today, is right here, Blairsville, Georgia. Okay, so it's on the list. And so you could click on it, and you could click on it and you get more info if you come to this website as well too. And then also, so what I wanted to show you was the folder that we have with all the information in it. So if you reach out to us, you can get access to this folder. And I'll go over what is in the folder. Okay, so this is everything that you need as a person that wants to buy a storage facility. So if you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I want to buy a storage facility, what do I do? What's my very couple of first steps? So you're going to find storage facilities that are in your price range. Typically, you're running your numbers at 15% down or 20% down or 30% down or 40% down, depending on how much you can come up with. Now, obviously, the more money that you put down, the lower your interest rate is. Okay, so that's kind of how it works. And there's banks that'll do 15%. There's banks that'll do 10% all the way up to 50% down, And then seller financing is typically going to be more money down, right? But a lower interest rate. Okay. So you just keep that in mind. That's like I call reverse engineering a deal. Like all you really ask yourself is how much money do we have to put down? And that really determines on whether you can get some seller financing or you get SBA loan or how much you can actually afford. That's what you need to determine. Okay. Now, this property here it's around a $2 million deal, and it's a rather big deal. So I'm going to show you the executive summary. In all of our deals, we put together this executive summary, which is I can't open it right now. Can I open this or no? The file is too large. Okay, I guess I'm not showing you that. Let's see. What else can I show you? I can show you radius. Do we have radius in here? Yeah. Oh, we have regrid. Okay. All right. So this property is comprised of 3 parcels. Okay. So you have one parcel that is the main storage facility. Another parcel is land, and another parcel is like you're adding on. Okay. On top of that, this property has a house that you can rent out. We rent that out for $1,700 a month. It also has a barn that you can rent out. We rent that out for like, I think $300 or $400 a month. And then we have parking, for boats and RVs. And we have an apartment on this property that rents out for, I think, like $1,100 or $1,200 a month. And then we have an office that rents out for another, like maybe $300 or $400 or $500 a month. I can't remember what the prices are. But essentially, like, this is one of those properties that does not only have storage. This is like you get multiple streams of income from this property, which is really, really good, right? So if the storage is a little bit low, for sure you're getting your rental income, your office income, your parking income, whatever it is. You just have multiple streams. So if you have parking, office, barn, apartment, house, and storage, that's 6 different ways that you can earn money on one property. That's it, on one property. Okay. So that's what this is. So let me see. 30 Odom Road. I don't know which is which. So we'll just look at this here. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so this is the one that has the this is climate control building. That's another thing. There's climate control and then there's non-climate control. You can tell this is kind of like they bought this property and then they added on. The house is here. This is where we get the $1,700 a month. Here's the barn. Okay, that's where we get $400 a month. And then this area here, this used to just be all like forest, like it used to look like this. We cut all that down and we added parking here. There's 20 parking spots there. Okay, and those are getting filled up. And so that's one parcel. So you have a house, climate, non-climate, a barn, and parking. Okay. And then, and regrid, if you don't know what regrid is like that's where you can go and get like property report cards. Like you can get like all the information that's public about a piece of property. Okay, and it's free. This is the land. Let me see. I don't know how big it is. Okay, it's about half an acre. Okay, this is like a piece, just another extra piece of land. Okay, and our storage facilities right here and right here. Okay, so it's right. This is just it's just sandwiched in between. There's just a street right there, but this is where you drive up to the house. This is empty, and then this is the storage facility, like the main storage facility. Okay, so and then this is here. Okay, and this is so see here's the land, here's the other storage. This is the main parcel. Okay, you drive up, and this is all storage right here. This is an apartment. It has an apartment, like a 1-bedroom apartment with a garage and then an office as well in it. Okay. So like I said, lots of ways for you to make money on each of those. Okay. All right. So that is there. And then, so now when you're looking at this, so you're inside this folder and you're looking at, now that there's cameras, you can get access to our rent roll. That rent roll shows what everybody's paying. Profits of the P&L. Is our P&L that we pulled out and from our software from QuickBooks, and then the utilities, and I think there's water. I mean, obviously there's house and stuff. I mean, there's water and electric is what's on there, and then this is the radius. This is like population and like household demographics and stuff is what this is, and Commercial lease. Oh yeah. So this is the leases of like the tenants for the house, and I guess it's month to month, 1,700, 1,100 or 1,200, whatever it is. I can't remember. Okay. All the leases are in there. Competitors. So then we look at all the competitors in the area, all the storage facilities, and we compare them apples to apples. What are they charging? What discounts are they using? What promos are they using? So we do kind of like a competitor analysis is what we do. Okay. You need to be able to do that. If you're looking at storage, you need to do a competitive analysis. So may the best marketer win? What is everybody doing in order to, to stay full? Okay. And let me see if I can get some pictures of this facility here. And Barnes Photos facility. What does this look like? Okay. So here's the facility. Yeah. Here's the climate control. I can't go with this. So here's the storage. Here's storage. This is the main area. You drive up to this is driving up to the climate control right here. This is the climate control is what this is. And then the main storage area is right here. Here's the parking. Okay. The barn. I don't know if we have a picture of a barn in here, but there's a nice barn that's all cleaned up and stuff. Here's the parking. When we first got it done, it's all there. So, and here's the house with the garage and the office. Okay. So that's what it looks like. And more pictures and stuff. The general ledger is available, right? That kind of shows you our income and expense, income, and then like fees is what that shows. And that's all pulled just from our property software. The management summary comes from our property software. We use StorageNerds to manage our properties. And it has a storage gate system is what it has as well too. Deal analysis, executive summary, and then the facility features, right? So we have cameras and like one gate and whatever else we have. I can't remember. All right. And then here's our unit mix. Okay. So these are all like reports that you can just pull right from your property software. Okay. Google Maps, where it's located and stuff. So I wanted to show you this property is for sale. We fixed it up. We cleaned it up. We gave more income to it. And then now we're looking to sell it. Okay. So it's a turnkey. There's nothing wrong with this property. There's no doors, latches, anything. Everything's working great. The tenants have been there for at least 2 years. They keep, and we've had this property for about 2 or 3 years now. Okay. And then I wanted you to just go to so Mission Self Storage is our brand. Okay. If you go to missionselfstorage.com and you go to Blairsville here, okay, you can see more pictures. You can see our website. Search us on Google. We've got like a bazillion 5-star reviews and stuff. So we're really kind of on top of this property. We manage it well. This is not a mismanaged facility. Okay. I mean, obviously there's sometimes we got a lot of people, sometimes we lose people, so it's like, occupancy is always up and down, but not in a bad way. It's always like pretty much full, 70 to 80%, maybe 85%, something like that. Okay. So it's like, if you want a cash flowing property that's not going to cost you a lot of work, that gives you a whole bunch of different multiple streams of income, that's this property. Okay. That's this property for sure. Okay. I just want to show you can come to this website as well too, so you can see more pictures, kind of see how we manage everything and stuff. Everything's like super big for me. So just so you know, because I'm blind and I have to have really big, stuff. Okay. And then you got the Google reviews and stuff. So come look at it on your own thing. All right. But I make everything really big because I'm old and blind, and y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. So that's here. So that's all here. Okay. So I wanted to let you know you can go to the Mission Self Storage website to see more information. You can Google Mission Self Storage and check us out. You can go to the turnkey acquisitions and find all the properties that we have for sale, or you can come and join us. StorageNerds Academy, $100 a month to just come hang out with us and learn how to get started. That's where you're like self-motivated and you're like, yeah, I can do this on my own. Or acquisitions is where you can hire my team to find you properties. Okay. And we'll just hand over deals. Our job is to get you meetings with owners is really what it is. Okay. So that is available. So that is the Blairsville property. That is one of our properties that I'm looking to sell. So reach out to us if you are interested in, and talking to us about it and get more information. Okay. And I appreciate you listening to my case study, and I will see you at the next one. Take care. Bye.